Alright, this video's shiny giveaway is Gallade. 5 IVs and it comes with the Megastone. Be sure to leave a comment to enter to win. Okay, so, not too long ago, I was actually at a party where I met a guy from a channel called 2-Bit Gamers. Now, their links will be in the description below, and definitely go check them out once you're done here. Now, they don't have too much content just yet, but I promise you, once they're up and running, you will not be disappointed. Now, that said, one of their members, Anthony, is actually pretty into Pokemon battling, so we ended up setting things up, and so yeah, this is my battle against Anthony from 2-Bit Gamers. Alright, let's get into it. Alright, so Anthony is coming out for this challenge. Now, he's going to lead off with Athena, and I am going to lead off with Bug Eyes. Now, at first I was thinking, you know, I could go for the whole sticky web lead thing, but this thing is clearly going to go for the fake out, and so I've got to get out of there because I don't want to get my Focus Sash ruined. So I go out into my Garchomp because I've got a somewhat semi-defensive sort of Garchomp, and I'm thinking, you know, I've got the rough skin, rocky helmet combo going, so you're gonna take some damage for, you know, using physical attacks on me. So there you go, it goes for the fake out just like I thought, and there's the rough skin and the rocky helmet. So there you go, we're off to a not the best of starts, and as you can see here, not a great start at all. I don't know what I was thinking leaving my Garchomp in on this thing, but clearly it was going to be faster, and clearly it was going to be carrying the Ice Punch, so this was a complete and total waste. I didn't even get to set up the rocks or anything. Either way though, I'm thinking now I can go into Ace. I know that I'm not going to be able to avoid any normal hits because that thing's got scrappy, but I was carrying the Choice Scarf and I was thinking that I would outspeed, but clearly not. This thing is probably just about the fastest thing in the world. But yeah, at least I managed to take it down. That is a huge threat that I'm very pleased to have gone. But now he comes out into Haxorus, so one threat after another, really. And I can't really do anything. I've got to get Ace out of there because I'm locked into Overheat. So I go out into my Galvantula. I'm thinking, you know, I can do something at least. You know, I've got, well, I'm not going to go for Thunder, I've got Bug Buzz, but I mean, I'm still not outspeeding. Now, right here, at this moment, that should have screamed Choice Scarf, because I was thinking I would be able to use my Sash and then attack. But nope. And here comes more Dual Chops. That's all he's going for. So even more so, that should have screamed Sash because he's not switching up his moves. Now I miss the Sleep Powder, so that is incredibly bad. I'm not having the best of luck at the moment. But what are you gonna do? Either way though, I go for what should have been the play in the first place. I switch out into Stone Man, and there you go. Now I apologize for it freezing like that. I don't know what was going on. Either way, so yeah, Stone Man has very good defenses and takes technically 4 hits from the Dual Chop there, and is able to return fire with a Dragon Tail and knock this thing out, get something else to come back in. Now he's gonna go out into the Manectric, or it's gonna get dragged out rather, and I'm thinking I'm just gonna go for the safe play and go for the Earthquake because maybe he thinks that he can get a special attack off, but I have the Assault Vest on my Rhyperior, so I was fairly confident that I could live one hit and return fire. Either way though, he goes out into the Rotom, just goes for that Will-O-Wisp. I'm not concerned about that because I've got the Natural Cure, and either way, Mindy, my Roserade, Mindy is a very, very solid check to Rotom Wash, so I am very pleased to have this thing in here as I go for this Giga Drain real quick. That is going to do just shy of half, but it's okay because there really isn't much that Rotom can do in return, and my opponent Anthony, he knows this, so he's gonna get straight out of there with a Volt Switch, get a little bit of chip damage on the way, and just go out into his Volcarona. Now this is where I was happy that that other Sleep Powder actually missed, because I'm thinking, okay, This thing is a huge threat. I can't switch out because he is going to get a free Quiver Dance off on me. There's the Quiver Dance I was talking about right there, and I've got to make another attempt to put something to sleep. So here you go, here's my sleep powder. It hits this time, thank goodness. And so now I still am in a little bit of a pickle because even though I have put this thing to sleep, there is nothing that Mindy can do to hurt this thing. So I've got to get out of there, and I'm going to go back out into Stone Man. Now, I'm just going for the Stone Edge because I have got to do damage to this thing. I really cannot take any chances. Well, I shouldn't even say that because Stone Edge's accuracy is not even the greatest. But there you go. It connects. That is really good, except for that he lives on the sash and wakes up and gets a Giga Drain off. So Assault Vest or no, that is 4 times super effective, and that is not going to Rhyperior is not going to like that. And there you go, he goes down. Unfortunately. Now, I'm going to go out into my Blastoise because I'm thinking, well, what other time, really? Get the Mega off, and I'm just going to go for a Water Pulse, and that should be enough to take this thing down. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to stomach another Giga Drain before I can get out to it. But, and he gets a monstrous amount of HP back, too. But there you go, Volcarona goes down. I am very pleased to see this thing go down, but I am not in a good way as this Haxorus comes straight back out, and just gonna go for the Earthquake. Now, at this point, there really isn't anything stopping this Haxorus from just plowing through my team. And sure enough, Blastoise goes down, here comes Ace. Now, this, unfortunately, was the point when I realized that that thing is carrying a Choice Scarf. Not way earlier when I told you I should have realized it. That was the point there, when my Choice Scarf user got outsped. But either way, at this point, it's far too late, and Mindy's gonna go down, and that's the game. Yeah, so I can 100% say that I got demolished there. Either way, it was definitely a fun match, and you can be absolutely sure there's gonna be a rematch in the future. Anyway, that's the end for now. Have a good one.